Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? Russ here from Porky's Corner, the biggest gob in sport. We say the things on here at Porky's Corner that nobody dare say. You know that, don't you? That's why you tune in. You tune in for me to just tell it straight and give a few juicy bits and bobs. Makes your day go better, doesn't it? Because I make you laugh. I know you laminate holders listening. I know you're listening. All you double agents with 20 accounts. Big shout out to Spartan Demolition. Thanks for backing channel. Never let me down, them boys. Never. Had a great time at races, actually. Yeah, it was brilliant. St. Ledger. I'm not into horses, but I don't mind any of that free Michelin starred tucker. Right. What about us? Old Barry Hearn, aka Bazza. Eddie Hills, the Iceman. The Spotty Frank, all of them in sea. They've been left behind, haven't they, in the Black Sea near Saudi? What is all that about, eh? Been left for dead, overboard job. I'm starting to wonder if Eddie's rubbed up a few people in Saudi the wrong way. We're not going to get to know it, obviously, but we know how Eddie's, a bit like a bull in a china shop. I don't think he means anything by that. I think he's just used to getting his own way all the time. And whenever things turn into long negotiations, have you noticed that they never really seem to get it over the line with Eddie, do they? I don't know what it is. They just can't seem to do it. But then again, that's like Frank as well, isn't it? They couldn't get Fury in ring with Vladimir, and Vladimir had a rematch clause. But Vladimir still fought again, and Fury didn't get sued, did he? He sat it out, didn't he? Like a smart boy. But yeah, I don't really know what to say about it all, but I don't want to see Matchroom get left behind, but it's not looking too good at the moment. They need some signings. That's what they need. They mind all this Japan, 3 shows a year in Japan. Well, if you put 3 shows in Japan on a year for 5 years, it's what's that? 15 shows. What's that? What's that? How's that going to take off? Well, we're going to see, aren't we? But they're hoping, aren't they? What it'll be though, it'll be OPM, won't it? Other people's money. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But I think it's wrong that a lot of people are shafting Matchroom at the moment and giving him an hard time in media. At least I tell it straight, but I've never been somebody that's been eating off the same plate as them, like, have I? Now, there's people that have been eating off the plate of Matchroom that are sticking knifing on them in media. I've noticed, especially them broadsheet writers. Do you know what I mean? So, but hey ho, they're all hitching the caravans up and the trailers to Bricktop's summer holiday bus, aren't they? They're all going to the seaside with Bricktop. He's the Pied Piper now, so you're going to see a lot of people in the next 12 months jump ships. They're all going to be looking for a way out now. All them at Sky and other surrounding TV areas and promoters and managers, they're all going to want to be working with Queensbury and TNT Sports now because it looks like that's where money's going to be, doesn't it? Everybody wanted to work with MTK and Seinfeld once they got a sniff of what money were going about. And now look at this Saudi money now. Everybody and the dad's walking about with a bucket and spade, aren't they? Eh? Well, it's true, isn't it? They're all walking around with buckets and spades and tea towels on their heads, trying to make out that they're sheiks. Like flies around shite. That's what it is. Boxing people. Flies around shite. But hey, oh. But let's hope we just get this Ngannou fight out of the way and they get him with Usyk and they get this fight on. And let's hope Eddie gets back on track and puts up a bit of a challenge to Bricktop because Canelo's gone. Joshua's finished. Conor Ben's all over the place. Hasn't even got a belt and not won a belt yet. So I don't know where Eddie's next big star is after that Jay Atope or whatever we call it, the Aussie kid. He looks the real deal. He looks like he'll dominate. I want to see somebody dominate in one division. I don't want to see all these moving divisions. Let's see this Aussie kid just be a cruiserweight king and reign for years. Let's see a 10-year reign. Let's see if Eddie can do that. Besides messing about and trying to get into the kid's head to go to heavyweight, let's see him reign at cruiserweight. All right, that's what we want to see. So, okie dokie. Big Phrase says he's ready for any heavyweight. What about fighting Joe Joyce? Big Phrase. That's a good fight for you, Joe Joyce or Daniel Dubois. What about Big Phrase versus Daniel Dubois? Why not, eh? If Big Fraser's that brave after 8 fights, Olympic bronze after 8 fights, I'm impressed. Look who Joe Joyce were fighting after 8 fights. So he were a lot further ahead than Big Freeze. But Big Freeze needs to get a move on. He's approaching 33-year-old. Okie dokie. Peace out. Keep on trucking, keep sporting boxing. Don't have nightmares. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment.